Hello and welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today we are again gonna have a twin flame read, and we look at the divine masculine's energy on my left hand side and the divine feminine's energy on the right hand side. We'll see what are the changes in the energies and how the energies are gonna be till this Mercury retrograde ends. How this Mercury retrograde is gonna end for our twin flames, we will just have a look at it right away. Okay, today I really want to see the divine feminine energies first. Every time I pick up the divine masculine energies, let's see what are the energies of the divine feminine, recent past energies, and then we'll see the current energies and then the immediate future only till the 21st of February, because Mercury retrograde is ending on the 21st of February. But remember, the energies continue, this shaking of the energies, they continue for the next 8 to 10 days, which is again known as a post Mercury retrograde phase. So don't think it's over. Okay, let's see what our divine feminines have been feeling so far. Oh, okay. Divine feminine, recent past. Okay, the whole deck was upside down, so I'm just gonna take one more shuffle for the divine feminine energies. Universe, please show us the recent past of the divine feminine energies. Okay. Current energies. Nice. Wow. Okay, so the recent past for our divine feminines, I don't think you were too much balanced in your emotions, because we have the Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Moon card. But this particular moon energy, this particular new moon energy, I would say, which was, I think, on the 16th or on the 15th, somewhat, it just passed out. So during this full moon time, our divine feminines actually realized something that has balanced out their energies. Because before they were feeling very trapped. Before, this particular divine feminine energy was feeling trapped in all the emotions, was feeling trapped in within her own mind. She had a blindfold on her eyes. She could not see anything, and she was feeling a lot of emotions, but then again everything was not coming. She wasn't just able to understand what was going on, but she was just feeling trapped in those energies for some reason. And but that is the case with the recent past, which is gone. Let's focus on the current energies and the immediate future. In the current energies, we have the King of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands, which means our divine feminines have finally realized where they have to flow towards. They have to flow towards their particular divine masculine. And all these emotions, everything that was so imbalanced in this particular divine feminine energy, everything just got into balance all of a sudden, because they had this intuition, they had this fire in their third eye chakra that, you know, they have to heal, they have to heal their own mind, or maybe they have to heal the divine masculine's mind. Maybe divine feminines right now are actually healing the divine masculine's third eye chakra, which is making them feel balanced, because This particular energy in the recent past, I feel, was not the divine feminine energy, it was the divine masculine's mind that they were, and the divine masculine's feelings that they were catching. So it is a pretty good sign for our divine feminines that they are finally out of this situation. They know what they have to go towards. They know that they are the empress, and healing is in their hands. You see the empress cards, you see this lady holding this white light, ball of white light. This means that the divine feminine has finally realized that, healing is only in this particular divine feminine's hands, and all she has to do is give healing to the divine masculine, and then everything's just gonna fall into place all together. And now she's not all over the place, while whatever happened in the past has actually helped her grow. Whatever happened in the past is now making her feel very fulfilled, even though the past has been not very good, because we know during twin flames there are triggers, there's so many things, negative emotions, negativity all over the place. But finally she has taken all that, and she's like, no, all that happened because it all had to end up, it has all ended up very fulfilling for this particular divine feminine. She is feeling so much fulfilled, and she feels that she's very near to whatever she's asking for, to healing the particular divine masculine. So she's very close now. There's not much time left, because she has already healed her heart chakra, and now all she's doing is, and even her aura is completely healed. Like, I don't see any kind of negativity in the aura, I don't see any kind of negative emotions or any more triggers that are in, I don't see the triggers in her aura anymore for this particular divine feminine energy. In the immediate future, we have the Six of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Empress, which means everything is falling into balance now. Everything is coming all together, and getting all the things that were going on in this divine feminine's mind, it all has ended up to one simple thing, that this is the divine masculine that she has to deal with, I would say. This is the particular divine masculine that she has to heal, and he is the one that she has to live her whole life. You see how all these swords are coming all together, and they are just coming at this one specific point, which means that is the only truth that she needs to know, that this is the divine masculine, this is their future together. And then right next, the card we have is the Hierophant, which means there's marriage, there's stability, there's this official commitment between the two of them. So I think this particular Mercury retrograde is ending very, very positively for this particular divine feminine. And for the overall read, we have the Queen of Swords, which means she is becoming a savior. She is becoming this savior for this divine masculine, because we have both the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords in this read. For this overall read, whatever negativity is on one end, and that is the negativity of that divine masculine. Maybe divine masculine is going through some kind of emotion, some kind of karmic imbalance, some kind of karmic situations, not particularly in love, but in some other situation. So she is healing all that. Only this part is left, and she's gonna heal all that. This black part you see here, all she has to do is get rid of this negativity, and she knows she's very close to getting rid of everything around. Maybe there's just one more devil left to be cleansed by the powers of our divine feminine. very impressive energy and a very impressive read for our divine feminines. Let's see what comes up for our divine masculines. The recent past for our divine masculines universe. How the divine masculines have been feeling all this while. Oh, why is this imbalance? Divine masculines. What's going on? Immediate future till this Mercury retrograde ends. I feel this divine masculine is coming, and this masculine is coming in the current situation. Yeah, there are new beginnings. See? Okay. Divine masculines, your energies for this particular, okay, it's maybe because of the arguments you had in the recent past. We have the Five of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Justice card, which means this particular divine masculine had been dealing with a lot of arguments that this person had in their own mind and also with other people around. But still, they had this thing in their mind that, you know, they have the upper hand. They have this cup of love for this particular divine feminine, and they knew that justice is going to be on their end. Even in the current situation, there's a lot of peace of mind. This particular divine masculine, they're feeling so contented. This feeling of contentment is in this particular divine masculine's mind. They are feeling very happy, they are feeling emotionally balanced, and they are all ready to come and approach their particular divine feminine. Okay, now comes the twist, because the whole energy has changed. For what reason, I don't know, because we're going to take the clarifiers for that, but I'll still tell you it's the Three of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Swords. Okay. Something happened from this divine feminine, and I do feel it is, or maybe the arguments that this particular divine masculine was having with other people around, they told something to this particular divine feminine, divine masculine, about the divine feminine, and that created a feeling of jealous, that created a feeling of deception, that created a feeling of heartbreak in this particular divine masculine in the immediate future. And exactly, the Wheel of Fortune has turned. And why that happened, that is very clearly shown in this card. The energy that I'm getting from this Wheel of Fortune card is the divine feminine's energy is here and the divine masculine's energy is here. Yes, they have come a long way, but this divine feminine is above the clouds. But the divine masculine is still on this Wheel of Fortune. And they're holding this sword in their hand, blindfolded, don't want to deal with anyone. But the divine feminine energy, they are feeling a sense of peace, happiness. They know eventually this divine masculine is gonna come. This Wheel of Fortune will turn around. But right now, in the immediate future, for this particular divine masculine, that I see this Wheel of Fortune is turning and it is leading them into some frustrations. They will again feel caged because they got to know something about this divine feminine, but from some other people, that is now leaving them blindfolded. This, because the even the overall energy of this read is that this particular divine masculine is going to get some kind of an important message from a nearby friend, and it's gonna leave them caged once again. It's gonna make them feel that what am I doing, where am I going, what's going on in my life, because there's this little energy gap, and this little energy gap needs to be covered up by this divine masculine. I'll be taking some clarifiers here. If I really want to see why this Three of Swords came here, so please clarify the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Let's clarify the Three of Swords first. Oh my, thank God it didn't fall down, but there were like so many cards. I'll not take it. Okay, someone's intervening that this person doesn't want you both together, so this person's intervening. This person has a very stabilizing influence on this particular divine masculine. Remember, divine masculine listens to this person way too much. That because of this person, now the divine masculine will have to do the whole survey thing once again, that, you know, let me figure out what this thing is. Why is this person saying like that? And this person is only creating blockages. This person is only creating blockages. Blockage is just one. I really want to say this in the read. I don't know if I should, but divine feminines, if you think you can remove this blockage, just remove it, because it's not a very thick layer, it's a very thin line that this particular man has created for you both, but you can clear it. It is in your hands, divine feminine. For that, I'm not saying that you'll have to go and physically communicate with this divine masculine, but you can simply get it done by the powers, by the healing energies that you have. Because I do see that a lot of divine feminines are giving healing to their divine masculine. Let me clarify the Eight of Swords again. Okay, so we have the Hangman here. The Knight of Cups. Your knight was coming, but again it has left them into this feeling of whether this particular divine feminine, whether it is actually a soul connection or not, whether this particular divine feminine is meant for me. And again, they are thinking about all the past energies, past thoughts, trying to gain the strength. Haven't gained it, at least not till the end of this Mercury retrograde. At least not till 21st February. I don't think this particular divine masculine will be able to gain the strength. 24th is possible, 21st maybe not, because of intervention of this particular person. Because this particular person was always in your life, and now divine feminines, you will have to cut this person out, because this person has come from your end, but a very close friend of this other, of this divine masculine. So but this person has come from your end, So take how it resonates, but I do feel. And this person knows what they're doing. Okay, I do see 24th 2 times. So for both these cards, okay, now 3 times for both the cards. This particular divine masculine, this particular energy is gonna create problem exactly on the 21st. Like exactly when this Mercury retrograde ends. Because then again, we usually say it's not the twin flame season. The twin flame season is gonna end and other energies will start on coming up. So this is your time. Make your divine masculine stronger. And if any of the divine masculines are listening to this read, please, if anybody gives you any kind of information, you know what you have been feeling, your soul connection. Don't go into the physical realities. The physical realities would be anything, and this person, this particular energy, this particular negative energy that is there, they are very sure that they'll be able to do what they are trying to do. Maybe it's a third party situation from the divine feminine's end. Maybe this person was involved with the divine feminine, and maybe, and it's not like that they just want you both separated. It's like they are trying to enter your life. So after this Mercury retrograde ends, divine feminines, be ready for somebody trying to enter your life. That is again another thing. Not for all of you, but for some of you for sure. Because this person is happy, they're very stabilized, and they have a stabilizing influence not just on this person but on your life also. So be very mindful of this particular person in your life. And they know what they're doing. So your Knight of Cups has stopped. Now they'll have to work hard. Now they are undecided. Tears, emotions. Then comes the Tower moment. I'm gonna read the whole deck like that. No. But just remember what this person is coming, what their intention is. Because you know what your with whom your soul connection is. Don't get into all these petty issues. So that was your read, divine masculines and divine feminines. I thought it's gonna be a very good read when we started with the divine feminine, but eventually divine masculine, just this little bit of healing is left. The feminine is just right. You just have to climb this wall and the feminine's right there. Just that thin wall. And don't let any negative energies come in your way. This is your time. Heal yourself and heal your twin flame, please. So that was the read for you, twin flames. If it resonated with you, do let me know in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys all in the next read. I hope everything works out for you guys. I'll see you all. Bye bye. Take care.